It is not enough to succeed, others must fail. Gore Vidal. In a 2009 online Psychology Today article entitled, Why Are We Pleased with Others' Misfortune?, the author explored the difference between envy, our displeasure at another's success, and taking pleasure from the suffering of others. He quoted another author who said, to feel envy is human, but to enjoy other people's misfortune is diabolical, because it is a form of cruelty. However, the article went on to disagree with the assessment and claimed that it's okay to feel pleasure at others' misfortune. He went on to point out how it is closely related to our sense of justice. Even though he attempted to put limitations on the emotion, he had opened a door to an insidious way of thinking. Thank God that God does not think that way. Despite all the passages about God's wrath and punishment of sin, one passage should stand out in our mind. Ezekiel 18:23. Do I have any pleasure in the death of the wicked, declares the Lord God, rather than that he should turn from his ways and live. In the middle of a discussion of individual free will and God's mercy on the penitent person comes this blazing light of hope. God does not want anyone to fail. Paul describes God as one who desires all men to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth. 1 Timothy 2, verse 4. In our Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary discussion of Jonah, we've come to chapter 4, where we learn why Jonah didn't want to go preach to Nineveh. He wanted to see them suffer and knew that God did not. When Nineveh repented, God relented, and Jonah 4:1 tells us, but it greatly displeased Jonah, and he became angry. So angry, in fact, that he rebuked God with an I told you so in verse 2. Please, Lord, was this not what I said while I was still in my own country? Therefore, in order to forestall this, I fled to Tarshish, for I knew that you are a gracious and compassionate God, slow to anger and abundant in loving kindness, and one who relents concerning calamity. To compound his spiteful spirit, Jonah asked God to take his life, verse 3. Instead, God challenged his thinking with a simple question. Do you have a good reason to be angry? Verse 4. In other words, it is never healthy to take pleasure in the suffering of others. We will dig deeper into the why in our next study, but for now, let's end with one simple question. Do you want God to fail? If your answer is no, then get busy obeying so he won't fail with you. Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.